I've kind of been going back and forth with it. Like, should I do it or should I wait? And I think I just finally time just to bite the bullet. What is going on, everybody? I hope you all are doing well. Today we are at the Winchester MXON. It is a default track on the installed game, so there won't be a track link this time. But I was going to take a little break from playing this game. Not really necessarily playing the game, but more so just from recording, but this kind of just happened today, so I kind of wanted to share it with y'all and let y'all kind of experience it with me. But I was playing on Redbud, and I've kind of been going back and forth with it. Like, should I do it or should I wait? And I think I just finally time just to bite the bullet. So I've had the automatic sit stand setting on like literally ever since I've started playing this game. So that basically just controls the rider automatically with coming into corners. Once you lean over enough, he'll sit down, and then once you're coming out of it, he'll stand up on his own. So that was something that haven't ever been controlling myself. Recently I did find a little setting though that you can change to where you could manually make your rider sit. So I've been doing that, but I still just kind of want the full control if I'm going to do it, instead of just telling him when to sit, and then once you stand up, it basically puts it back into automatic mode. So it kind of defeats the purpose, because there's definitely some corners that I would rather be standing in that it automatically makes you sit. And I think once I get more comfortable with it, that'll actually help. Probably a little, like not a large amount, but it's definitely going to help with like a little bit of speed, I think. Because there's some corners that are really rough and they're wide enough just to stand up through it, yet the automatic rider sit will just sit down through it and you end up getting knocked around a lot. So I think in cases like that, it doesn't really apply to this track too much. It's pretty smooth. Can honestly just sit down most of it. But it's also harder for me to do it. I'm trying to talk and ride. And I'm trying to learn this as we're going, so hopefully, I'm sure my style will change a good bit throughout this. Because I did have someone comment before, and they're like, you need to sit down more, and I was like, well, I couldn't really choose to do that if I wanted to before. So now I'll actually have that option. But yeah, comment down below if y'all use that rider assist or not, or if y'all have been doing this the whole time. I came from Reflex, so that was never a setting. That was more of just the arcade style game. You didn't have to shift, you didn't do anything. You basically just held the gas and hit the brakes, and it all happened. And then you just leaned, and that was all you had. Which I really like. I mean, I like taking that out, but sometimes if you have the option, kind of like I'm saying in certain corners, I think I'd rather have control over it. It's going to take a lot of practice to kind of get like smooth with it. I'm sure it's going to affect my lap times and stuff for a little while, but I think it'll be worth it. Kind of like whenever I took off the brake assist. At first, that one wasn't that bad, but I know for a little bit I was having a little bit of trouble coming into like corners and braking too hard, because it like assisted with kind of dampening how much the brakes would come on. So now they're a lot more aggressive, but I'm super used to it, and it actually helps because now I can go faster into corners and then hit the brakes, and it's like actually stopped me more versus being kind of spongy. So yeah, I think after some good practice, this will get a lot better, and I'll hopefully look better. I just wanted to show y'all kind of me literally starting out. I did this like 10 minutes before this video. And like I said, I wasn't going to record anything for a couple of days, but I wanted to kind of like document this so I can kind of go back, or y'all can see me from the beginning, and hopefully I kind of progress over some time. My lap time isn't too far off from what I remember what I usually run here. I think I've maybe ran a 2 flat. So it's a couple of seconds. It's been a while since I've been here, and I'm also trying to talk and play, but... So I gotta get all my excuses out now, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to show y'all this, and wanted to see what y'all's opinions were on it. I'm kind of curious. It'll be cool whenever I can actually run those, like, YouTube polls, because then I can kind of get feedback that way. But yeah, I'm curious what settings y'all use. I will do a settings, like, setup video, settings video. I am planning on that, so if you want to look at what I'm doing, not that it's anything too crazy. But I will say this bike setup is pretty good. It was from one of Thailand's streams. It was one of Skill's setups, I believe, so it's for the KTM 350. It's kind of what I've been going back and forth with, this and the KX 250 that I've always been riding, but still not really on board with the 450s. This is like a great in-between bike. But yeah, so this is where it's beginning, and I hope I can progress through this. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Take care, everybody.